got just a few minutes left, and you promised to show me how to create my own component.
Certainly will do. Quickly at the end, no problem at all.
Okay.
Okay, so if we select the File menu here, and there's a new components expert that I briefly mentioned earlier on. It's saying, well, what sort of new component do you want to create? What class? So we'll call this a TR button. What do you want to base it on? What do you want to inherit from? Well, we want to inherit from a T speed button. And I want to put it on the samples page. I can pick where I want to put it. Select OK, and there we are. It's created a skeleton for us. I'm not going to demonstrate this to you. What I'm going to do is to load up one that I've done earlier in the best Blue Peter tradition. So we'll say Open File and select the correct file, and I've done, there it is. Okay, this is a run button that's completed. It's a button that basically behaves the same way as a normal button, except that you can execute a command automatically when you click it, rather than having to type in some code. So here's the code. We're saying T-run button inherits everything from T-speed button, so all of the functionality to display itself, etc., etc. It's got some private data here. It's got some data that's not accessible to anyone else except this component. And that's some storage space for this particular command we want to execute. Here's the overriding, the inheritance business. We've got the click procedure that all objects, or a lot of objects, have, and we're saying we want to override it, create a new one. Finally, we've got a property here that appears in the object inspector called command. We want somewhere where the user can enter the command property, the command that wants to be executed when this is clicked. Then we just need to implement this. Go down to the implementation section, and here it is, runbutton.click. And simply there's a bit of local storage there, and then there's a Windows API call called winexec.
We'll have a quick look at that one.
Yeah, this is just a Windows API call that's executing the command that we want. So there's the command we want. And there's a bit of Windows incantations here, SW show, to get it to show that command. So there's the example. That's the code. I simply would use the install components to install it, but I've already done that. So if we go to the samples page, there's the run button. I'm going to load in an example that's using that run button. So I'm going to go open the project, and there's an example up here that's already got the run button being used. It's a little My Program Manager, if you like.
So you've decided to rewrite the program manager.
I have indeed, yes.
Okay.
So there's it's only 4 options here, of course, though. So there's File Manager. If you go over to the Object Inspector quickly, you'll see not only does it have a caption, but it has a command. There's our new property. And there's WinFile, there's Write, there's Calc, and there's Command-Com MS-DOS. If we run that, I can just show you what happens quickly. And sure enough, I click Write, and Write starts up. So, and the others will work as well. Little brief program manager. So there's creating your own components.
And if you're not happy with Windows, rewrite it.
Absolutely, yes.
It's a lot quicker in Delphi, isn't it? Okay, I guess we've covered a lot of information there, but we're probably only really scratching the surface of what Delphi can do.
Certainly, there's an awful lot more, but it gives you an introduction.
Well, thank you for coming in. We're going to hopefully try and get Guy back in the future to show us some more things we can do with Delphi. But for now, I'd like to thank you for coming. And we've got a little surprise for you just to finish up with, because we know that you're such a car lover that we've actually decided to give you a car to take away. Have a look at that. What do you think?
Oh, excellent.
And of course, you're going to need some of these. So pop those on.
Really, got to have the sunglasses.
And we'll see you very soon in the next Softvision video. Bye.
That's good. I think these cars are very good indeed.